Good morning, everyone. This is M4J Watt Replays, and today we have 3 replays from the Burning Games game mode. Surprisingly, I actually haven't received very many replays from you guys, so these are actually the only 3 games that I have. So we'll probably just go back to posting normal random battle games tomorrow. But so I'm on here driving my T29, and we are on Hellas. So I'm just going to sit here for a moment and try to heal our T32. And now we're just going to start pushing forward. So right off the bat, we see that FE201. Unfortunately, we can't quite hit that shot. But what we're going to do here is we're going to push up to this pillar here and see if we can't side scrape against that Gravedigger. So we're going to back out here. Here comes the Gravedigger. We get a nice shot there into his turret. And now we're going to drive forward and just sit here side scraping. He can actually overmatch our side armor if we're not careful. But we managed to get another shot into his turret. And now we're just going to sit here and keep bouncing those shots. So we're just going to sit here and wait for him to come out. We're going to try to go for that Cupola right there. Unfortunately, he does move right at the last second. So we ended up missing him. And now he's actually going to push us. Whenever I'm personally playing my T29, I don't like to run the speed boost and the reactive armor. It just seems a bit pay to win to me. And besides that, I always run up a huge credit bill after the game. But the only thing we use is the consumables to repair our tank. Anyways, we managed to get a shot there onto the track of that Gravedigger, and he gets shut down. Now we see this Super Pershing trying to push up there, but we're not going to go for him. We're going to push forward around here, see if we can't take out this FE201. We do shut him down, and now here comes the Super Pershings. So we're going to aim in on his turret there. Fortunately, he isn't exactly looking at us. We do get a bounce from him, and now we're going to go for the other Super Pershing. Unfortunately, we do bounce off of his turret, and now both of them, they have died once. They're on their second life, and they are going to rush me, and there's nothing I can do. We managed to get one shot there into the side of that Super Pershing, but unfortunately, we are going to get taken out. So now we are going to respawn and come back extremely dangerous. So now our reload is 6.3 seconds, and we end up doing 400 damage per shot. I don't exactly know what that shot on the Super Pershing was, but we're going to push up here. We're going to wait for him to back out. We go for that turret shot, get a nice 419 round into there, and he is going to be taken out by the T-26E5 Sheriff. So now we're going to start pushing forward here with our IS, since I'm going to see if I can heal him a little bit right here. Unfortunately, it did miss, and he was at full health anyway. So we're going to come around the corner. We accidentally bump into that IS there. But we're going to come around the corner, see if we can't get another shot. Get a nice shot there on his turret. And now we're going to push this FE201. And we are trying to angle so we don't get penetrated and heal him. He gets a shot under bounce. We get a nice 441 roll into him. And now we're going to push up to these little fallen pillars. We get a nice shot there into that Emil 1. We're just going to drive back and forth, trying to hopefully not get shot from the VK100. We get a nice shot there into that Emil. And we're going to start pushing. We take a nasty 600 shot from that VK. But we do take out that Emil. The T-49 is going to be taken out by the IS. And we end up capping out on points before we can go up and take out the VK100. So a pretty good game there in the T-29. Managed to pull off 4,081 damage and get 2 kills along with it, and 1,433 base XP. And this game mode is really, really good for earning that XP and credits, because you will be able to do a lot of damage, and you don't even actually have to do any damage. You can just sit there and heal your allies, and you'll still be able to get quite a bit of the XP and credits. So this mode is really good for grinding those terrible tanks like the T-28, which I've been grinding a lot on this. So now we're driving the AMX AC-46, one of my favorite Tier 7 tank destroyers. It's really fast, and it's got an insane amount of DPM with the 90mm gun. I personally prefer to run the 90mm than the 105mm gun. The 90mm seems to, or actually does not seem to, but has less weight, and you'll be significantly blah blah blah, you will be significantly more mobile with the 90mm gun than with the 105mm gun. And besides that, the DPM goes up like 600, 400, somewhere between 600 and 400 damage per minute, giving you a damage per minute of 3,045. And whenever you die on this mode and you have that amount of DPM, it's just going to skyrocket, and you're just going to be able to obliterate the enemy team as long as you can penetrate. So we come around, we get a nice shot there on that M6A2E1 EXP. Our Annihilator is going to come around from behind me, and now he's going to offer a distraction while I try to get to this flank of this M6. Turn on the adrenaline and just spam my 3,000 damage per minute. So we're just sitting here slamming this M6 with some shells, get another round into him, and now hopefully we're going to load up the APCR, and we manage to get between the gun mantlet and his hull. And now we see this Jagdpanther here, and that shot completely went underneath him, but we're going to get a shot there onto his lower plate, and unfortunately he can penetrate us really easy. While 120 millimeters of armor is pretty good, it's not enough against another tier 7 TD. But we managed to take out that Jagdpanther, and now we're going to turn around and see if we can't help our team with that Super Pershing that looks like he's trying to push. So we're going to turn here and just poke out in this bush. We managed to get a nice shot there onto his the side of his turret. We are spotted now, but we're going to be able to take him out. And we're going to go for a shot on this SC-152, and I am ignoring the M6A2E1 EXP behind me. I know he's there, but I'm going to ignore him and just try to help out, because I know he'll be able to penetrate my front really easy, and maybe I can get one shot on this Bulldog. Unfortunately, we do bounce that shot, and the EXP manages to take us out. And now we are going to respawn, and our team is still sitting at base C. They have not made any attempt to push whatsoever. So now it's too late in the game to try to make a push, so we're just going to come up here and see what we can do to get any sniping shots off. So there's that Jagdpanther. Unfortunately, we do bounce that shot. But our reload is now 3.1 seconds, and we're doing around 310 damage per shot. That is, how much damage per minute would that be? But we managed to get a nice shot there on that M6 EXP, overmatching the armor between his track, or behind his track. And we're just going to back up so we don't take any more shots from him. So we're going to push up to this building right here. The Jagdpanther gets taken out, and we see this Smasher over here. So we're going to turn, aim in all the way on him, and now we're just going to put the adrenaline on and just tear him to shreds. He gets taken out pretty quickly, managed to get one shot there into that Super Pershing taken off his track. Fortunately, he does fix it. He's going to drive off, and now we're just going to sit here and wait for this SU-152. It is now at 3 versus 6. Our team has just absolutely vanished, and here comes the SU. So we managed to get one shot off there, and just very quickly get another shot off. Unfortunately, we do bounce that one, and he manages to put one into us. But we're going to reload, get one round into him, and now we're going to take him out. And they have now reached 1,000 victory points. We're going to turn, maybe take out this EXP. Yes, we can take him out. And that is the end of that game. But so, pretty good game in the AMX AC-46, 4,460 damage and 5 kills. And if this had been a normal battle, I would have been absolutely jumping for joy. And finally, we have Harriet 1639 driving his E75 TS. He is on New Bay, and he is going, well, the entire team is pushing the bridges, so that's where he's going to go to. This game is going to be a little bit slower. I mean, it is a E75 TS, so things don't exactly go too quickly. But he's just going to be sitting here, holding this little bridge right here, making sure that the enemy don't poke too far out. And that's all he's going to be doing pretty much the entire game. Unfortunately, he does bounce that shot there on the Leo. But he's just going to drive back and forth, trying to make sure that his lower plate is not exposed. The other Leo comes out, he manages to get a shot on him, and I was going to pay attention to him to make sure he doesn't get shot on the side of the turret. Unfortunately, he does miss that shot there, but there's that T-54 lightweight. Not going to be able to get him. So he's going to go for this other Leo right here. I probably would have loaded the HE there, taking that little bit of extra time. But he hit him with the armor piercing instead. He's going to come out again, gets another shot into him, taking off his track. And is he going to be able to take him out? I'm not quite sure. There he pokes out, and he takes that Leo out. So now he's going to start pushing forward here. He's paying attention to that T-54 lightweight, but he's in no danger from him. And here comes the Vindicator UM. He gets a nice shot there, takes him out. And now he is going to push up onto the bridges. He's going to come over here, slowly trying to turn. He can't quite get his gun down enough to be able to hit that 59 Patton's hull. Even 10 degrees of gun depression, it's just not enough for this tall German heavy tank to aim over the sides of this bridge. But so he's going to push over here. The 59 Patton looks like he's going to be right under him, so he's actually going to try to drop on top of him. Unfortunately, he does miss, but the Leo manages to ram him. He's still going to go for that 59 Patton, takes his track off there, leaves him at an easy one shot. He goes in for the ram. Unfortunately, he gets healed right at the last minute. But he's over here bouncing shots from the LTTB and the Leo, and he's just going to use this carcass of the 59 Patton to briefly shield his lower plate before it vanishes. He's just blocking shots from this Leo, puts one round in, or this LTTB, sorry, puts one round into him. It's gonna take him out. No, the ISU takes him out. He takes out the Leo, and now he is going to push forward here and see if he can get a shot onto that 59 Patton again. Gets a nice 388 high roll, and he is just going to try to get this IS-3, but oh, here comes the Vindicator. Gets another shot there onto his side, and he is just going to drive back and forth. Maybe he can take a shot from the Patton or the Vindicator, but he's going to back up and side scrape. Gets one shot off there onto that 59 Patton, and he is going to back up and try to change positions. He's not going to be able to get that Patton anymore, so he's going to go for the Vindicator, loads the APCR, shoots through that little hatch, and takes him out. So now he's going to turn around because here comes this IS-3, but he's going to focus on this 59 Patton. The Leo takes him out, so now he can turn all his attention on the IS-3 over to his left. So the IS-3 is still at pretty much full health. If he takes one shot from him, then the IS-3 will be at full health. So he needs to do his very best not to take a shot from the IS-3 and inflict all the damage that he can. So he comes around the corner, gets a nice shot there on the IS-3's side. Unfortunately, he takes a nasty 559 round from him, bounces that shot by not aiming, and he is going to be taken out. So he's going to reheal. He still has one tank left on his team. The ISU-152 manages to get a nice shot there into that IS-3. And now he is respawned. And the ISU is going to be taken out pretty quickly. It actually gets ammo-racked there by the IS-3. Or the ISU-152 gets ammo-racked by the IS-3, sorry. So now he's going to push up. It's a 2 versus 1. Both of them are on their second lives. And all of these tanks are at very good damage per minute now. Manages to get a shot there into that T-54 lightweight. Here comes the IS-3. He's going to ignore the IS-3, though, which is definitely the best decision. Going for that pesky T-54 lightweight, making sure he stays there. He pokes out just a little too far, takes him out, and now he can turn his entire attention on this IS-3. So he's going to push up here, and he actually gets a nice high roll and takes him out. So a very good game there from Harry at 16-39. Managed to get 6 kills, 5,639 damage, and most of that was just in his first life. But that is all for today, folks. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and make sure that you hit that red subscribe button down below. This is M4J Watt Replays, over and out.